out of it, but I don't give a
Caught him right before he's about to go into some shady things. I did not expect it to actually be kind of coy about it. What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with a new video. Now this is going to be one that I think is going to be exciting for me. I am not a big fan of Liverpool in the slightest, and I recently put out an Everton stadium video that a lot of Liverpool fans apparently hate. Let's face it, guys, Liverpool are a fantastic club, but the fans can be a little bit toxic, as is with any football club, and very, very enjoyable to watch. And so after Everton got their first win at Anfield since 1999, we're going to go take a look at Liverpool fans melting down, because I think it's going to be enjoyable. And actually, it's going to be Anfield agenda. If you guys don't know the channel, I will leave it in the description. But yeah, let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can find the original video just down in the description below. I wish I had some popcorn.
Everton have come to Anfield and won the Merseyside derby by 2-0, and I'm going to be very blunt in what I have to say. I'm going to caveat everything I'm saying by saying congratulations to Everton. They deserve their victory today. We'll go through the game, we'll pick the bones out of it, but I don't give a
Caught him right before he's about to go into some shady things. I did not expect it to actually be kind of coy about it.
Fuck what part of the world you're from. If you're a local Scouser or you're not, anybody who tries to defend that performance from Liverpool today is just
Ooh.
three players perhaps that I could pick out that deserve
deluded.
I thought Trent and Salah in the second half were brilliant. I thought Nat Phillips was okay when he came on, and I'll never understand why Curtis Jones was taken off. But that was shameful. To lose a derby like that, again, at home, I say again, like, not another derby, but another home game.
Another home game.
It's pathetic. I'm sorry, it's not
Ooh.
People can slate me, people can say I'm angry. If you back that, if that's the type of performance you're having in a derby from your club, no matter where you're from, then I'm sorry, I'm not with you. Because for me, that was an absolute
It wasn't though?
Everton deserves the win. No problems whatsoever with that one. Fair play to them. Congratulations to them. They move on.
I'm actually very, very surprised that he's being very coy. He's not raging at all. He's just keeping it very simple and just talking about Liverpool's L's, which it was a terrible L. Trent Alexander-Arnold penalty, yay or nay? He's already on the ground, yes. But listen, it is what it is, baby. You gotta deal with that. You gotta take that L. And I'm just let's continue. I wanna hear him talk a bit more about Liverpool's L's. Let's just.
All I'm focusing on is Liverpool's side of this. We lost the derby, and we lost the derby. We lost the derby because we were outfought. We lost the derby because Everton players ran us more. Everton players wanted it more. Michael Keane was a rock.
Michael Keane was very good.
Defense. Jordan Pickford made some extra
shocking
as well. But Mohamed Salah and Trent alone in the second half tried to get us back into that game. Bobby Firmino was horrendous. Sadio Mane was beyond horrendous. He even talked himself into a ridiculous yellow card. You can have your own decision on the referee and the penalty. That's up to you guys to make your own mind up. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered. We were still losing the game because it looked like we could have been there for 6 months and not scored. Trent laid the ball across the 6-yard box on a sixpence twice, and nobody wanted to get on to the end of it. Michael Keane, for one of them, wanted it ahead of Sadio Mane, and the second time, nobody made the gamble.
He's speaking big facts right now. Liverpool, we're not going to win this game.
From our perspective, and again, I'm not going to belittle Everton in any way. They've got their derby win. They've earned their 3 points. Fair fucks to them. They move on.
Yeah.
This is about us. This is about Liverpool being a shambles in the Premier League, and there's no justification from going to the heights that we played.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That performance.
I was just about to say, didn't they just get a super, super good victory against Leipzig, and now they come into this game and perform? I mean, Everton seem like they're going to be a team challenging for the top 4 this year. So, I mean, it's not a terrible thing to lose to them, but it is for your Champions League aspirations. Because Chelsea dropped points to Southampton. I mean, in a 1-1 draw, that's your chance to get above them. You didn't. You didn't succeed. Everton did, and now Everton jump above them. Leicester are pretty much going to be uncatchable. United, with as much firepower as they have, they seem like they could implode defensively. They have the same defensive issues, not injuries, just bad at the back. And Man City aren't going to be caught. So I think three of those 4 positions are stuck. And Liverpool are now putting themselves in a position where a team that is going for that top 4 against them in Everton has now just beat them at home. This is going to be a Liverpool imploding season if they don't find a way to win the Champions League after doing this bad in the league. I think it's going to be very bad because they'll drop out of European competitions in general. And to go from winning the Premier League, nearly topping 100 points, and the year before that winning the Champions League, to then nothing, To nothing at all? Oh, baby. Oh, that's rough.
And anybody that says I'm a toxic fan or anything else can quite frankly kiss my ass, because that was absolute bullshit. Other games we can push it.
Toxic fans, listen up to them.
But this is a fucking derby, and they go out there like that. And air gaff, and let Everton outfight us, outwant us, outhustle us, outrun us, outthink us.
Well, Ancelotti is Ancelotti.
It's just not good enough. And what the fuck was he doing taking Curtis Jones off yet again? Genie Wijnaldum offered nothing. Thiago was slack, giving balls away left, right and centre. And the only one that had a bit of direct running, the only one that looked like he could break a line or create something, he takes off. Look, nothing against Shaqiri. Shaqiri tried to get involved in the game when he came on. No issues with that whatsoever. But why take Curtis Jones off yet again? Why? I don't know what he got against letting that young lad play more than 65 minutes. And then for Bance at the end, he
yep.
brings Origi on.
I gotta love that. I'm just gonna talk about the Origi.
Coming back from injury. We're obviously not going to get back into the game by the time he makes that change. And he brings Origi on for Bance. And yeah, Kate is sitting there. Could have had 6, 7, 8 minutes in his legs on his road to recovery. Look, we got an injury in the first half. Hendo went off. That's not looking good.
Yeah, I forgot about the Henderson injury. My goodness.
And we can't blame
oh no.
Nat Phillips, if anything, made us stronger when he came on. I thought Nat Phillips had a very good game when he came on. I'm furious.
I can't really tell. He seems very calm, relaxed.
Because I didn't want to be salty and I wanted to give Everton credit. As much as it kills me, they deserve the credit. They've been on the other end of this for
22 years to be exact.
And we as Liverpool fans have to be big enough to take that on the chin and move on. But that doesn't stop us being able to be critical of our own performances. Sadio Mane and Firmino again, nothing today whatsoever. Thiago is flatter to deceive yet again. Everything is too slow, too predictable, too easy. Hooking balls into the box for Michael Keane to mop up all day long. Michael Keane was my man of the match, by the way, if I'm giving one today, because I thought he was phenomenal.
He was very good. He was very good.
That came his way, every header, every
I love
tackle. There was one brilliant challenge on Mane that he ricocheted off Sadio, stopping him off a tap in. Bobby Firmino shooting boots, I don't know where he's left.
He hasn't had them all year.
There's one shot that's probably still rolling down Stanley Park now, that he had a crack from the 18-yard box in his left foot, and it's probably still rolling down, probably fucking halfway down towards Goodison Park at this point. Honestly, I don't know what to say. We've had dips. We understand dips. But if you can't get yourself up for a derby, I don't know, folks. It's soul destroying.
They don't really see it as a derby. That honestly feel like Liverpool in general, especially the players, have kind of diluted it to the point where it doesn't feel like a Merseyside derby anymore. Liverpool come in expecting to win, especially at Anfield. They don't expect to lose against Everton. And this is one of those games they really could not just get any confidence going in any of the attack or the midfield was toothless in their defense. They know is shambolic. And so when you give Richarlison time like that to make some moves and to make some noise, it's gonna happen. Things like this are gonna happen. We're gonna watch a little bit more. I'm not gonna watch his whole live stream. I appreciate him because he actually is very, very calm and level-headed. He tries not only to call out the own toxic Liverpool fans, but congratulate Everton at the same time. He's trying to be critical from two sides. It's very smart.
You can look at it two sides. You can look at it from our perspective, in which case we headed the ball twice to an Everton player. Or you can look at it from Everton's perspective, in which case James Rodriguez picks out a very good pass, Richarlison slots to pass Alisson, and from their side it's a very good goal. From our perspective, entirely preventable yet again. We shoot ourselves in the foot constantly. Derby, keep it tight. First few minutes, give away nothing. No, sloppy headers, allowing Everton and somebody with the talent of James Rodriguez.
James Rodriguez has been so good for Everton too. It's unreal.
Like our forwards, who when they had chances today, couldn't hit a fucking barn door with a banjo. Honestly, I'm absolutely distraught at the lack of effort from them. I don't care how mentally tired they are. I don't care how much they've run. It's a derby. Sadio Mane, the biggest contribution he made to that game was gobbing off at the referee and getting himself an unnecessary yellow card. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic and it's not good enough. Loss after loss now at home.
And some bad losses too. Can't lose to Brighton at home. That's bad.
Reputation alone anymore. Something needs to happen. Either something's going on behind the scenes that we're not privy to, or there's some disrest or something. Because I cannot think of any other explanation as to how we can't even play at 50% of what we're capable of. With we can look at it, talk about injuries. Fair enough. But we still had Mane, we still had Thiago, we still had Firmino.
I still think Liverpool's team was still
had,
better.
Mo Salah. We still had Trent, we still had Robbo. We still had Gini Wijnaldum. We still had a very good set of players out there, and yet again, they've under-delivered. Too many players getting too fucking comfortable for my liking out there, folks. And yeah, in the summer we need to shake things up. And yeah, some of these players are living off reputation, and that can't happen. And I don't think Klopp will allow that to happen. He's got to be ruthless, and he's got to make the changes. And my God, the owners got to back him. I understand we've an injury crisis. I understand our 3 first-choice centre-backs are out. I understand we lost our captain. I understand all of that stuff. But that doesn't take away from what we've always said, and I've said this repeatedly. We will forgive almost anything as Liverpool fans if we see the effort.
It wasn't that, yeah.
That's what fucking.
There was no effort on the field whatsoever. It was actually not. Liverpool just kind of looked toothless. They really do feel. I feel like once they started finally losing games, it's just become a snowball. And honestly, it's not the meltdown I thought. I appreciate his, post-match reaction. Liverpool fans in general, I feel like are going to blow this out of proportion. Realistically, the injuries have mounted up. The season has taken its toll. Jurgen Klopp doesn't really rotate his attacking players in midfield, and they're done. They're not as creative anymore because they're probably tired. So, yeah. It's hard to bounce back, especially from a midweek Champions League game. So maybe some rest in the midweek of this week. I think they might have some rest. Otherwise, they might have another game. I don't know. Anyway, let me know your guys' thoughts on this match down in the comments below. If you're an Everton fan watching this video, big shout out to you guys. Obviously, I know this is a huge, huge win for the club and a huge win for you guys' top 4 aspirations. I want to root for you, but I can't at the same time because I'm a Chelsea fan and I want to also end up in the Champions League. So either way, I can at least root for Everton to win it rather than Liverpool getting it. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys for another video. Peace.